welcome to today's Digital Market Open on the NEO Exchange, where we are celebrating the listing of Plantable Health. First, in a number of ways, it's the first listing of on NEO of a company that is really at the intersection of the food and health sciences industry, but again, a wonderful fit in what we define as the innovation economy, and you are a prime example of that. Two, first, because it's the first company listed on NEO that is led by a female CEO.
We are so proud to be listing on a tier 1 exchange, and who knew that a stock exchange could be so rigorous and fun and cool at the same time. So thank you. Today really is a milestone. As you mentioned, it's a milestone for the NEO, first female corporate listing. So thrilled for that. May this be the first of many, embracing further diversity. It's also a milestone in my career. Today's IPO encompasses the accumulation of my working experience. 22 years ago, almost to the day, I stepped foot on the trading floor at Goldman Sachs. Later left as a managing director running a sizable asset management business. And the Plantable's IPO today is a culmination of that working experience. So from things that I learned from Goldman, so the commitment to excellence, the focus on attention to detail, and the unwavering focus on client attention. So we bring all of that to bear in Plantable. Plantable is about health. It's a platform to make changing dietary habits really easy with immediate results. And we couldn't be here today without the amazing team that has backed us.
Another way that we love to celebrate the issuers on our exchange is by presenting them with a very unique, one-of-a-kind piece of art, which we commissioned through our partnership with the Ontario College of Art and Design University.
Thank you so much for having me here today to share my artwork for Plantable. I'm Lily Huang, and I'm a visual artist and designer based in Toronto. And I do a variety of work in murals, advertising, and illustration. And this artwork that I created for you today is titled Nourish, and it focuses on Plantable's mission to provide healthy eating habits to fuel different lifestyles. This artwork shares a glimpse in the daily lives of the people living within this composition and how food plays a key part in their routines. The overall message of the artwork speaks to the story of how healthy food leads to a healthy lifestyle and how Plantable's mission makes it effortless to do so. And in making this piece, I was really inspired by the color palettes of the variety of ingredients used in your meals. And I've also included some of the dishes that I found on your website in this artwork.
That is gorgeous. It is beautiful. They're planning the table, Plantable. That is beautiful, Lily. I love the colors. I love the inspiration. I'm getting goosebumps. I love the community. I love the well-being. I love the vegetables. Look at all those veggies. It's absolutely stunning, and it's a treasure. Thank you. My background, as you heard, is one of finance and science. However, the kernel behind Plantable was planted 7 years ago when my mother-in-law was diagnosed with kidney cancer. Having lost both my parents at a young age, including my mother to breast cancer, I didn't want to lose a third parent. And so I began to look for the silver bullet to accompany that pending chemotherapy. So applying my science background, I learned that today's modern diet filled with, my children hear this a lot, filled with added sugar, the refined grains, those processed ingredients, and overconsumption of animal-based products was provoking inflammation, weakening our immune system, and fueling and driving excess weight gain and chronic disease. But my real aha was that we were actually addicted to today's modern diet. We couldn't get enough. And so how do we make it easy to transition people into a more health supportive lifestyle? Because changing habits is really hard. And that was the genesis of Plantable. Plantable sits at the intersection of food and health. It is a clinically supported lifestyle platform that really, really works. It brings together, so my science background allowed me to really get into the understanding of the biochemistry of the body and brain. And what it does is it brings together plant-based nutrition along with behavioral psychology and all the education and lifestyle platform tools that we need to transition people immediately in a 28-day experience through our reboot into seeing immediate results, but with long-term, long-lasting habit change. The program, when I kind of discovered this and put it all together, I asked Dr. Human Yakubster to open up his lab for laboratory work, and we collected clinical data. So for the first 2 years of the company, we collected the biomedical markers that show the improvement in health. So externally, within 28 days, people lose 9 pounds, 5% of their initial body weight, and go on to lose 20, 30, 50 pounds. We see the reduction in blood sugar, inflammation, cholesterol. We've reversed pre-diabetes. We turn around type 2 diabetes in less than 4 months, and we take people off the statin pills. This is modern day healthcare. I am so thrilled that we are here on the NEO. This marks our new chapter. Those clinical results I just described form the basis of clinical trials that we have with leading medical institutions. I'm very proud of our relationships, the partnerships that we have with Memorial Sloan Kettering, and soon to start with Weill Cornell and Johns Hopkins in prostate cancer. The IPO allows us now to scale to our next chapter of growth. We're going to be building this company on 3 pillars. One, expanding the foundations of our direct-to-consumer business. People come to Plantable for a variety of reasons. Some because they've already embraced this more plant-centric lifestyle. 2, because they want to, feel trim and feel great. 3, all the way through to because they want to prevent and reverse chronic disease. With that foundation in place for the consumer, we're building out the team in order to scale our direct-to-consumer. 2, we are expanding our digital health platform to coincide with the beginning of the launch of the results of our clinical trials, so that we have a tool, a platform for cancer centers, for physicians, for oncologists to be their support outside of hours with our personalized coaching to help guide people through this transition and into a healthy lifestyle supported by the results of those clinical trials. Also allowing us to have then with that digital platform, a platform that will allow us to expand internationally. And thirdly, in 2023, we're going to see the launch of our CPG line, our Eat with Impact CPG line. Think pasta sauces, think pasta, think the wonderful condiments that Aviva makes in our kitchen to enable people to adopt the Plantable lifestyle in the ease of their home without necessarily having the prepared meals, and allow us again to expand internationally. I am so thrilled with this opportunity. We are modern day healthcare, and I'm so proud of what we've built so far and the opportunity that we have with us. Our mission is that everyone can take back their control of their health and well-being, so we truly can have a world with happy people, healthy people, and a happy planet.
But this is, as you said, a milestone date in the life of a corporation, and it's setting you up to enable that next phase of growth. And I think based on what you just presented, exactly how you're going to do it and where your objectives are. And I think that is always a very strong message to investors and participants in the capital markets.